This is Next Radio 2016 with Broadcast Bionics. Innovative solutions for creative people.
Hi, everyone. How do you follow Andrew Bailey, eh? I don't know. One of the many things that I like about Next Radio is the amount of people here from overseas. So for those of you who are not familiar with the UK radio market, I want to spend 30 seconds just putting this presentation into context. So at Bauer in the UK, we've got 80 radio stations, there's 17 national brands, and 63 local stations. All these local stations broadcast under different names that link into the areas that they cover, like Clyde in Glasgow, Forth in Edinburgh, Hallam in Sheffield, even CFM in Carlisle and Cumbria. So we package all these stations together as the Bauer City Network for our national advertisers. However, we have a challenge. None of these stations broadcast in London. So the main advertisers, planners and buyers, are not waking up listening to these stations like they are our national brands and also our competitor local radio stations. At the same point, we know that the time spent listening to these stations is pretty good, so we know that the content from the regions for the region's strategy is working. So this presentation was designed to talk to London advertising agencies to show the diverse content across commercial radio. So let's start right at the top. In Inverness, look at that transmission area. It's bigger than Belgium for Floris and our rest of the colleagues here from Brussels. Now that is the home of MFR, Moray Firth Radio. So it's got a massive transmission area, but there's not that many people up there. So it's one of our more rural stations, but it's a station that has got quite a lot of heritage. And up in the far northeast of Scotland, we even have some Gaelic speakers. So on a Saturday morning, we do a bilingual Gaelic English chart show.
Is it going to stay there for another week though, Kerry?
Well, our Stintoshki Sheen Lation chart is a Kenneth Shaw DJ Fresh is Gravity.
I must be the first time I heard that, I thought, what the hell is that? But I think that's a nice example to show how, with local stations, you can target your content for the makeup of the audience. So, as we travel down the east coast of Scotland, we could go to Aberdeen, a city where there's more millionaires per thousand than anywhere else in the UK. It pushes the City of London into second place. We could go to Dundee, where they're building the first ever Victoria and Albert Museum outside London. But instead, let's go to Edinburgh, and that's the home of Forth 1, Forth 2 and Forth 3. I want to touch on breakfast radio now. Before I play this next clip, I need to explain that if you're from Scotland, a goonie is a dressing gown. This is how they covered Be Naked at Work Day.
Today is Be Naked at Work Day, and we thought that we should be part of it. We had a discussion, and the only arty thing that we could come up with was being a life model. Boogie is the model, I'm to be the artist. He's standing next to me now, wearing his goonie, not looking terribly happy.
This could change our relationship.
Well, it probably could will.
You've never
I've never seen you
like that
before. Undressed.
I want you to paint me like you paint your French girls, Jack.
And what's that round your neck?
Oh, okay, so you want to do it like Titanic?
Absolutely.
I'm not lying down.
No, okay,
right?
fair enough. We don't have no.
Don't have one.
Don't do it seductively. Just get your dressing gown off. Oh my! I wasn't expecting that. Oh! How am I meant to do this without laughing? It's not possible.
Listen to my voice. I'm petrified. Things we do to try and get an audience.
God, they do get an audience, but that wasn't the point that I wanted to make. Personally, I really like that clip because it just shows how radio is great at painting pictures, as we all know. But we put that on Facebook. 40,000 people viewed it on Facebook by the end of the week. The radio station reaches 366,000 each week. So over 10% of the people had viewed it on Facebook. And around about 43% of listeners across all of these stations connect connect with us on one or more social platform. So I think it just shows the importance of fueling with social content. So let's go over the Irish Sea now, and let's go over to Northern Ireland, to Belfast, and that's the home of Cool FM, Downtown Radio and Downtown Country. Last year, we'd noticed a rapid increase in the number of road deaths in Northern Ireland. So we've been running a campaign called Take Care, Get There.
65 deaths, thousands injured and countless families destroyed. This morning we're launching our exclusive Take Care, Get There campaign to drive home the road safety message.
Over the course of this campaign, we'll hear the story behind the tragedies on our roads.
That's as they call it, empty nest syndrome. And I'm here now on my own, like, and it's just close the door at night slowly, because I always was here at night. But now I would do anything for him to walk in the door. I would even go myself and let him come back if it was possible.
We'll hear how families have been torn apart in a split second.
Kevin was so badly injured that we couldn't even consider donating his organs to help other families.
I've listened to about 5 hours of audio from that campaign, and it's really hard-hitting. But I do think it's an example of finding a cause and creating a campaign that can run right throughout programming, from news, sort of right through editorial. Let's lighten the mood now, and let's go over to Carlisle. That's the home of CFM, with some of these more rural stations where, let's be honest, we don't have much competition. We can broaden our audience base. This is one of our older listeners on CFM.
Okay, very, very special Cumbrian lady picking out the 5 o'clock song tonight. I think possibly the oldest person ever to pick out a song on CFM.
Hello, this is Margaret Drever. I'm 105 today. Will you play Carlton Harris for me? I like the banging bass.
You like the banging bass, do you? Margaret, congratulations, 105 today, and she wants Calvin Harris. Oh, there's no stopping that lady, I tell you.
Bounce.
So let's continue our tour, and let's go to the East Midlands, and that is the home of Gem. So this station was founded by Phil Riley, who's somewhere in the room, and was programmed by a guy called David Lloyd when it launched. David Lloyd, in my mind, is one of the best UK programmers. The reason for saying that is in 15 minutes' time, he'll be on this stage. So that's just like a pre-promotion, isn't it, really? So that's coming up. I'm continuing on about breakfast radio. The Breakfast Show, who were nominated for an award earlier on, Sam and Amy, are just great at storytelling. They can even make a trip to the rubbish dump sound exciting. So just to put this audio into context, Sam lives within the transmission area, but not within the Nottingham City Council area. He had some paint he needed to take to the rubbish dump. His local tip: doesn't take paint. Someone said, well, just go to the Nottingham one and lie about where you're from.
And this giant of a Russian came over to me, who was working there. He literally looked like he should be in some kind of gangster film. Came alongside the car, under the window, and he leant in and went, "What have you got in the back of car?" And I said, "Paint." "Where are you from?" Clifton, from Clifton. "Oh, yes, I live in Clifton." "Oh, no. Which road you live in Clifton?" And I went, "Long Road."
You didn't say Long Road.
I don't know why I said Long Road. And he said, "Whereabouts on Long Road?" And I thought, yes, there is a Long Road in Clifton. There must be, because he just confirmed it. And I said, near the shop. Thinking, I'm in. And he went, "You don't live near shop on Long Road, because there's no Long Road in Clifton." "Oh. You don't live in Clifton, do you?" And I went, "No." He said, "Where do you live?" And I don't know why, but I was born in Northampton. So I said, "Northampton."
What? That's so weird.
"Why do you drive from Northampton to Clifton to drop off paint?" And at that point, I decided just to drive off in a branded Gem 106 car.
Oh, my God.
So, just in conclusion, when we're packaging up these radio stations for national advertisers, we try and then link in one of the 17 national brands alongside it. There's about 80 minutes of content in this presentation, so that was just a quick audio tour around the UK. Thank you very much.
This is Next Radio 2016 with Broadcast Bionics. Innovative solutions for creative people.